Hey everybody, welcome to the channel and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you catch more videos like this as I do post them. Also, please do check out the description section below where I often put more information about whatever it is I'm talking about in the video. There might also be changes over there if I had to change your mind, change your heart, whatever it might be. It'll be down in that description section and there's some links, so have a look. If you have any questions or comments, if you happen to own these units, please post it in the comment section below. So on the left of me is the Denon PMA 800ne, and this is a 50 watt per channel into 4 ohm integrated amp. And this is the Denon PMA 1600ne, which is 70 watts per channel into 8 ohms. There are some really significant differences, and there are things I like about this one and things I like about this one more. So it's kind of going to be a bit of a, kind of a toss-up between these two. I can tell you that this one is really heavy. It feels like it's about twice the weight of this one. Like it's really heavy. Like I really can't even scoop it up with just my fingers like that, but whereas this one I can. So, there's definitely a weight difference. So if you kind of have a bad back, use caution with the large 1600. So the sound quality of both of these is surprisingly similar, but in my opinion, the Denon 1600, the sound is just a bit cleaner and it's a little bit stronger. And I'm not saying that this unit is bad at all, because it's not. It really does sound excellent, but the extra wattage that's in here really shows itself. It's like the music, the instruments, and I guess the notes, everything's just so much tighter, so much stronger coming out of the 1600. It just has more of a fullness too. With both of these, the tone controls are the same. You got the 100 hertz and the 10 kilohertz, and 100 hertz is the treble, 100 hertz is the bass, 10 kilohertz is the treble. I'm doing good already. It's kind of late. A little tired, just a little bit. So let me turn this on. Okay, so now it's on. So this has an analog mode, and so does this, and this has a source direct mode, and so does this. So the source direct is right there. Analog mode shuts off all the digital connectors, and you could also see you have analog mode 1 and analog mode 2, and you press it again, and then that turns it off, and source direct turns off your tone controls as well. And when you flip this, there's phono, USB DAC, optical 2, optical 1, coaxial, recorder, network, CD, phono, USB DAC. So anyway, this unit does have a bit of a hum to it. When I'm sitting here, I could hear like, I don't know if the mic will pick it up. But it does hum a little bit. It's a very, very low pitched hum, but I can hear it. I never noticed any hum with this particular unit, the 800ne. So both of these have the A and B speaker connectors on the rear, but I don't see any way to switch the A and B speakers on this Denon, so I don't think it has an A and B speaker selector, where this one has it right here. And for me, that's a big one, but if anybody knows of some type of method, I went online, I looked at the instruction manual, I can't find anything. I was doing some searching, can't find anything. So as far as I know, there's nothing there to switch from speaker set A to speaker set B. So with that said, there's a really big price difference between the two of these. $2,000 for this unit versus $700 for this unit. So $700 versus $2,000. That's pretty steep. You know, that's a pretty big jump in price for going from 50 watts to 70 watts. And I mean, you know, you're getting this nice display, which I do like, and when you're playing music, it'll tell you how many kilohertz it's playing at. So if it's like 96 kilohertz, it'll say it. If it's 192, it'll say it. 44, whatever, it'll say it. You know, with this one, you don't have any display. With that said, you know, the lack of the A and B speaker selector with this unit is killing it for me. And there's not even anything on the remote control that I could find, and actually have the remote control in the other room, but it looks pretty much like the same as like this remote. It looks pretty close. I do have a separate review of the 800, and I pretty much feel the same way about the sound with the 1600. And really the sound is kind of the same, where a little bit more reserved in the vocals and the cymbals, but very balanced. And you know, there's some nice heft in the bass without using the tone control. So I feel like, you know, the bass has some weight, but I just don't need the tone controls. The other thing I want to mention is the knob, and the knob here. I mean, it feels pretty much like the same knob, and the volume knob as well. You know, both of them are really nice looking. I like the outside of it. I'm pretty happy with that. So really, you know, if this had an A and B speaker selector, you know, again, you know, I would really like that. Not having an A and B speaker selector, I'm not going to go back there and put in speaker set A and then pull it out when I don't want to listen to them, and then put in B. I mean, that's just ridiculous. And it should be on a remote control, you know, especially for this price point at, you know, $2,000. It's kind of inexcusable when your $700 model has it, even if it was like, you know, kind of cheapish, you know, buttons like this, you know, that would have been great. So that's pretty much all I have to say about the Denon PMA 1600. Let's just take a look at the rear. This thing's really heavy. This thing feels like it's probably 40 pounds. It's got to be at least 40. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what it feels like. So in the rear, you got your phono. You got your phono inputs. You got your optical. You got 1 and 2 here, opticals, 1 coaxial. You got your USB DAC for hooking up your laptop or your PC to it. You got your IR control in and out. And this is your CD, your network, your recorder, and your audio out for the recorder. And you know, something else at $2,000, I mean, I would think a preamp output would have been pretty nice. You know, would have been nice to have. You know, the binding posts on this feel pretty good. I don't have any problems with that. They feel nice and solid. You know, they spin really well. So that's pretty much it for the rear. You know, there isn't anything too much. Again, I don't see anything about the A and B speakers. I mean, it says A main, B, and to bi-wire. So you could do a bi-wiring with this. I mean, I guess that's kind of nice, you know, bi-wiring. And this is to change the cartridge setting for your phono, you know, for your record player. So it's right there, a little switch. And there's the ground right there. So, yep, that's pretty much it. And I do hope that you enjoyed this video, or at least found it a little bit helpful. Thanks for watching. Have a fantastic day.